Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to the box here in Canyon, Texas, site of tonight's match between the Lady Buffs of West Texas A&M and Texas A&M-Kingsville, the Javelinas. I'm Lucas Kinsey, joining me tonight, the broadcast being brought to you by Dan Schumann of Edward Jones. We appreciate his support all season long of Lady Buff volleyball. The Thunder Vision production team bringing you this broadcast tonight. Your director, Daniel Kalunga. On the cameras, Cheyenne Jonas, DJ Brooks, and Duncan Noose. So glad to have you with us here on the LSC Digital Network. Again, the Lady Buffs, number 11 team in the country. They're ranking, and it stood that way for really the last several weeks. WT has been unblemished in LSC play so far this season. 15-0 record in conference play, a record of 22 wins and 4 losses overall, and the Lady Buffs staying hot. They're on a 15-match win streak. 11 of those 15 wins have been sweeps over their opponents. Another important ranking that came out just this week, the Lady Buffs are currently number 2 in the region. South Central Region rankings came out. Metro State University Denver, number 1 in the region. They're also number 1 in the country with just 1 loss this year. So they're holding down that number 1 spot for the Lady Buffs. Solid at the number 2 spot. Still an outside chance that if WT could finish their regular season and LSC tournament next week unblemished, MSU Denver, if they trip up a time or two, you could see the Lady Buffs jump, but most likely MSU Denver going to hold down that 1 spot. They were the host team for last year's regional tournament. On the other side, the visitors from Texas A&M-Kingsville, they've been hot themselves. They have won the last 8 straight matches as Texas A&M-Kingsville over the last 15. They've won 13 out of 15, a 13-2 record. They had a chance to visit with their head coach, Tanya Allen Gonzalez, before we started the broadcast, and said, I've got a mix of some younger players with some returners, but some younger players on this roster that just took a little while for us to gel, and early in the season they were losing a few matches that she feels like if they were to play them again right now, they may win those. Again, a 19-win, 8-loss overall record, 11-3 in the Lone Star Conference for Texas A&M-Kingsville. And, the Lone Star Conference standing is very important with just 2 matches remaining for most of the teams tonight and then tomorrow. Lady Buffs taking on Kingsville here tonight, and then tomorrow they will take on Texas A&M International to finish out the regular season. The reason why all these matches are important, well, you get into the Lone Star Conference tournament play next week. 12 teams get in, but the top 4 get a bye and don't have to play Tuesday. If you're in the 5 spot through the 12 spot, you're going to be playing next Tuesday. And so right now, Texas A&M-Kingsville is in the 4th position. It's West Texas A&M number 1, Dallas Baptist number 2. International is 3rd in the conference, and Kingsville is 4th. Right behind the Javelinas, though, UT Tyler with 10-4 record in conference. Again, Kingsville's 10-3 in conference play. St. Mary's right behind as well in those conference standings, and we'll try to keep you updated tonight with all those different matches going on in the LSC. This series, the Lady Buffs control. Over the years, WT has won 54 and lost just 13 times to Texas A&M-Kingsville. Javelinas have struggled here in Canyon with a 6-28 overall record. It's hard to come into the box and walk away with a victory, and nobody has done that to this point in Lone Star Conference play. Special night tonight for West Texas A&M as they're going to honor some seniors. Not many seniors on the roster, but the ones that they will honor tonight, very special. And we'll have the ceremony for you as the parents are already lining up down there behind the baseline, getting ready to come out and honor their players. The seniors being honored tonight, Abby Nash, Kayla Elliott, Lindsey Bullard, Sam Jordan, and Katrina Johnson. Some really talented players and just some great all-around young student athletes here for West Texas A&M. It's been a joy to get to see them play and see all the different things they've done while attending WT. So we're excited for that. The Lady Buffs, if they win tonight, you can get out the Lone Star Conference Championship, regular season championship banner and hats and whatever else comes along with that. because that will wrap it up for WT, regardless of what would happen tomorrow. They need to just win one of their 2 matches this weekend. And for the Lady Buffs, they are going for an unprecedented 20th regular season Lone Star Conference championship. The last one, though, came in 2014. Kendra Potts trying to win as a head coach her first Lone Star Conference regular season championship. Last year, the Lady Buffs finished second behind Angelo State, then came back and won the Lone Star Conference tournament. Kendra Potts, Casey Shingler, Coach Brooke Alverson, they would like to do both this year, and they have an opportunity to do just that. But Kingsville, they're going to be stingy. Again, head coach Tanya Allen Gonzalez in her 13th season. She is a winner. She won, took her team to the regional tournament in 2016, the lone region tournament appearance for the Javelinas, and she's the all-time winningest coach in Javelina history. We'll step aside, take a quick 1-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have the seniors that will be honored for West Texas A&M. We'll see the lineups, and we'll get you ready for the first serve here between West Texas A&M and Texas A&M-Kingsville right here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Energy is a glowing sphere of hot gas. It's an ocean of air. And at Excel Energy, we make it safe. It's why we train first responders. Help you identify where utility lines are buried. Sir, do not dig there. And it's why we study the flight paths of majestic golden eagles before we build a wind farm. Safer energy, people. It's all part of a carbon-free 2050. You, us, together.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
Welcome back to Brick Care Court here at the box. Lucas Kinsey hanging out with you on a Friday evening. And for WT, they'll play tonight at home here against the Javelinas. Tomorrow they welcome Texas A&M International. I want to correct myself on the LSC standings. WT at first with 14-0 record. Number 2, Dallas Baptist 12-2. International right there with DBU, a similar record, 12-2. Kingsville's in fourth with an 11-3 record, and then UT Tyler right behind at 10-4. Also in on the mix, trying to work their way up into the top 4 is St. Mary's, and that's a talented team. That's the last opponent that the Javelinas had. They had to go to 5 on Wednesday night to defeat St. Mary's, and won that match, their 8th in a row again for the Javelinas. Again, the seniors being honored, and so we're going to let Corbin Richardson, our public address announcer, take it over downstairs, and we will announce the seniors as their parents down there with them.
882 digs, 414 blocks, 110 service aces, 86 assists, and 80 victories. 4 Lone Star Conference tournaments, 2 NCAA South Central Regionals, and 1 Elite Eight appearance. Each one of these ladies contributed to the Lady Buffs' 14th NCAA South Central Regional Championship title, where WTO set nationally ranked MSU Denver. WT Athletics is privileged to honor these student athletes today, who have each contributed to the history and tradition of Lady Buff volleyball, and we would like to honor their hard work and dedication at this time. Lindsay Fuller. Our first seniors have been part of the Lady Buff Baroque family for 3 seasons, coming from Callisburg, Texas, from head coach Kendra Potts. Lindsay is the definition of the perfect teammate. She is always there for her teammates, always fulfilling her role to the fullest, and demonstrates what being a Lady Buff is all about. She has a calming effect on all of us, and that's been a huge asset for our team. After graduation, she is going to attend graduate school and pursue a career in sports management. Tonight, she is escorted by her dad, Joe Bullard. Everybody, Buff Nation, please give a round of applause for number 17, our next senior, Abby Nash. Our second senior made her way to West Texas from Tucson, Arizona. From Coach Potts, Abby has the ability to do it all. She always finds a way to contribute on and off the court. She is the teammate that is constantly checking on others and putting everyone's needs above her own. She is the definition of a servant leader. Following graduation, she plans on teaching high school students creative writing around the Canyon and Amarillo area. Tonight, she is escorted by Mom Suzanne, her sisters Morgan and Maddie, and Hunter and Mickey Nash. Buff Nation, please help us celebrate number 13, Abby Nash. Our next senior, Samantha Jordan. Our first senior belongs to a long journey over from El Paso, Texas. Coach Kendra Potts said Sam has grown so much since her freshman year, always being the spark plug, making huge plays when we need them. Sam has embraced her role. She is also a great teammate off the court and is that person to hold you accountable, but also be an awesome friend to talk to. After graduation, Sam will complete her student teaching this spring and plans on being a full-time elementary teacher next fall. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, David and Claudia, and her brother, Jonathan Jordan. Buff Nation, give a big round of applause for number 23, Samantha Jordan. Our next senior, Katrina Johnson. Head Coach Potts said Katrina's growth from freshman year to now has been a blessing to witness. She has physically been one of the most improved players I've seen come through this program. On top of that, the perseverance, patience, and grace she has shown all of us throughout her recovery from a dislocated foot in 2021 was inspiring. She is a leader that everyone can look to for guidance and comfort. Following graduation, she plans to have a successful marketing career in either beauty or the professional sports industry. The possibilities are endless. Tonight, she is escorted by her mom, Amanda Johnson, her brother Jace, and best friend, Brianna Hector. Help us celebrate number 24, Katrina Johnson. Our next senior, Kayla Elliott. The final senior of the night came all the way from Wildomar, California. Coach Potts says Kayla is a player I will forever be proud of. The obstacles that she overcame, the growth that she has shown, and the strong person I see today is the reason why we do what we do. Kayla is a fighter, and her energy is contagious. She has been a blessing to coach these past 4 years. After graduation, she plans to go to nursing school in Utah and work in healthcare administration while getting her medical license. Tonight, she is escorted by her parents, Chris and Teresa Elliott, our brother Mason, and niece, Stevie Elliott. Buff Nation, help us celebrate number 16 and two-time All-Lone-Star Conference honoree, Kayla Elliott.
All right, there you have the seniors being announced and honored for the Lady Buffs. Great job down there. Again, from the public address announcer, Corbin Richardson.
This group of seniors, one more round of applause.
The Buff Nation crowd, of course, agreeing, and you heard all the accolades that were announced that this group was a part of. Just a lot of awards, and both individually and team-wise, and they're not done. They want to try to get back to the Elite Eight. That was where the Lady Buffs ended their season last year. They have 2 regular season matches remaining tonight and then tomorrow against International. And then it's on to postseason play with the Lone Star Conference Tournament Championship being next week. Again, the Lady Buffs and the Javelinas, WT number 11 team in the country, Texas A&M-Kingsville, right now trying to position themselves to be in the top 4 conference-wise. And we'll go with our lineups first for Texas A&M-Kingsville. We look at the Javelinas and talk about, highlight some of the players. You got to look at number 5, Ayanna Jackson, a sophomore out of San Antonio, Texas. Just has had a tremendous season for Texas A&M-Kingsville. Jackson on the season, 315 kills, leads the team hitting 358, and she's coming off of a match against St. Mary's where she had 20 kills and 9 blocks. Just a really good, solid player. Setter Sydney Whitmire, sophomore, 5'8", from Tarkington. Sydney this season with 673 assists from that setter position. You'll also see Elisa Carley. She'll be a setter for the Javelinas that will get in. Nicole Murph, the defensive specialist libero, 5'7" senior from San Antonio. Number 8, Jackie Alanese. She's a 5'9" junior outside hitter. Kaylee Estrada, number 13, a 6-foot senior from San Antonio out of Reagan High School. Number 14, Megan Stiefer, 5'11" sophomore from Lavernia, Texas. She's a transfer from St. Mary's. And the middle blocker, very talented freshman, Madeline Wallace, 5'10", also from Lavernia. When you look at this team, they've got a lot of different weapons. Mentioned Jackson, and she's been hot of late. She has 315 kills. The leader in the kills department, though, is Jackie Alanese with 350 kills on the season, hitting 227. She also has 313 digs. Nicole Murph, mentioned her from the libero spot, 551 digs. Stiefer has been very solid as well, both offensively and defensively for the Javelinas. Now we turn our attention to the Lady Buffs of West Texas A&M. Again, they have won 15 in a row. Let that sink in. That is not easy to do, especially in a conference that is as talented as the LSC is. But the Lady Buffs have been on fire. As their last loss, you got to go all the way back to September 10th on the road against UT Tyler. Lady Buffs starting lineup tonight, and Coach Potts was working on this and was talking about who she was going to put in, and so we will see a couple of seniors. We'll see Kayla Elliott, number 16, middle blocker. Also expect to see Katrina Johnson, number 24, another senior being honored tonight. Tori Miller, the two-time All-American, number 31, outside hitter, leads the team in kills, one of the best in the entire nation from that position. Really just an all-around complete volleyball player, so fun to watch. Briley Contreras will get the start at libero tonight. She's been doing a really good job defensively, especially down the stretch here in the regular season. The sophomore transfer from Stephen F. Austin, locally out of Canyon High School. Blair Moreland, setter. Between her and Ainsley Malice, Lady Buffs have two of the best setters in the conference as well. Blair was the preseason LSC setter of the year. We'll see also Ashlyn Vineyard, number 5, outside hitter, a sophomore from Amarillo High, just down the road. And Abby Nash, senior, who was honored, 5'9", the outside hitter from Tucson, Arizona. WT going to try for a 20th Lone Star Conference regular season title tonight. Mentioned the LSC. We're going to keep an eye on the scoreboard tonight because some big matches going on. Here's what's happening across the conference. Texas A&M International, they're in Lawton, Oklahoma tonight, taking on the Cameron Aggies. They'll be here tomorrow to play the Lady Buffs. Oklahoma Christian is on the road in Denton, taking on Texas Women's. Arkansas Fort Smith is at Midwestern State tonight. Dallas Baptist is in San Angelo for a date with Angelo State. Western New Mexico, the battle in the Land of Enchantment. Western versus Eastern New Mexico, that game in Portales. And then UT Tyler is in Odessa at UT Permian Basin. All right, we're going to have our national anthem here, and then we'll get you ready for the first set. It's always a great job by the WT Pep Band here at the box. Lady Buffs and Javelinas getting ready to square off in a Lone Star Conference match. I'm Lucas Kinsey, glad to have you with us tonight here for the broadcast. Busy day tomorrow in Canyon, Texas. Lady Buffs will be back in action here at the box at 2 o'clock, taking on Texas A&M International. And then tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, there's a battle for a wheel over at Bain Schaefer Buffalo Stadium. West Texas A&M will take on Eastern New Mexico in the annual wagon wheel game. That wheel has been in Canyon for the last 3 years. And Eastern New Mexico, I know they would love to take it back to New Mexico. We should have a great game for you tomorrow night. These Lady Buffs coming off of a win against Western New Mexico. WT was on the road last Friday in Silver City, and they were able to sweep the Mustangs 25-15, 25-14, and 25-16. On the court for WT to get it started is Blair Moreland at the setter spot, Abby Nash, Katrina Johnson, or as we like to call her, the Hammer, Tori Miller on the outside. Kayla Elliott will be the middle blocker, and on the right side we will see Ashlyn Vineyard. Briley Contreras subs in, will wear the libero jersey tonight. On the other side for Texas A&M-Kingsville, Ayana Jackson, Sydney Whitmire, Nicole Murph will be the libero, wear the blue jersey. For the Javelinas, Jackie Alanis, Kaylee Estrada, Megan Stiefer, and Madeline Wallace. Javelinas serve first. And we're underway. Good serve to get things started, and a great tip for the Lady Buffs just to get that one over and avoid an ace to start the match. Contreras has to set one out for Vineyard, and she's able to put it off the hands of the Javelina defense for a first point for West Texas A&M. So a good start there for WT. And the ball in the hands of one of the seniors honored, Kayla Elliott. She's got talent, she's got flash. And that point will go back to Texas A&M-Kingsville as they get a nice block. And we're tied at 1 apiece. Again, we appreciate Dan Schumann of Edward Jones, our season sponsor here for the Lady Buff Volleyball broadcast. There's a easy dump down there. Playing strong at the net was Ayana Jackson. And, you know, Coach Alan Gonzalez telling me she's got a young team and a lot of sophomores on this roster. Jackson's one of those. Miller gets it over. Another good offensive opportunity here for Kingsville, and they come through. Good offense. That's a kill good for Madeline Wallace. Another youngster, just a freshman. And on the season, Wallace has been very good. 202 kills, hitting .211. Also has 50 blocks at the net. And it's a good lead here for Kingsville. Nice tip from Katrina Johnson. Didn't need to use the hammer that time. Just a light tap over. Found a soft spot in the Javelina defense and got the Lady Buffs their second point here in the first set. Coming on to serve, setter Ainsley Malice. She's been really, really good this season. Her first year with the Lady Buffs. That one's going to be a kill right down the pipe as the Javelinas get it off of a Lady Buff touch. And they double their lead now, leading 4-2. Serve goes wide and out. Point back to West Texas A&M. Service error committed by the Javelinas on the season. Javelinas have 123 serving aces. They do have 174 errors as they average just a little more than their opponents per set at 1.2. There's another good play by the Javelinas. They're in system here to start this match. That one a kill good for Madeline Wallace. Already her third as she's starting off on the right foot. 3 out of 4, hitting .750. Good serve. Contreras barely got that one up. But Miller just times it up. It looks like it's an out-of-system play offensively, but somehow it ends up being a perfect ball that Tori Miller goes up high in the air and puts down for a kill. Her first in the match, cuts the lead to 1. That ball was in. A beautiful serve from Briley Contreras for an ace. Javelinas were trying to track it. Thought it was going to land out, and it just landed in. Another good serve from Contreras, a little low. Kingsville tries to slide, but they were off balance. Nash tries for 1, and a big block on that right side. Credit the Javelinas number 10, Rylan Pollard. She was right in the face of Nash. No chance. Pollard, just a freshman. Good length at 5'11". And Pollard out of the state of Colorado, Greenwood Village. Well, second service error in the set by the Javelinas. That one committed by number 8, Alanese. Trying to go low and flat over the tape, and it did not get over, so we're tied at 6. And there's Blair Moreland. Already over 1,000 assists in her career, just a sophomore this year. Abby Nash takes it from Moreland. Good dig on the other side by Murph, though. Both teams hitting hard. Miller down the middle again, but this time the Javelinas stop it. And that will be a kill. Having some success in the middle. That's Kaylee Estrada, 6-foot middle blocker. She's a senior. And Texas A&M-Kingsville showing some good balance, working the outside, right side, and definitely working the middle. They lead 7-6. Set a little off. Vineyard still was able to get it down. Great adjustment from Ashlyn Vineyard. And she's got her second kill. As this one's been back and forth, the Javelinas snagged the lead at the beginning. Lady Buffs have battled back a couple of times to tie it. They'd like to grab the lead. Good set on the right side, and that'll be a kill. Beautiful assist from Elisa Carley. She put it high and floated that thing on the right side over to her teammate Rylan Pollard. Pollard puts it down. Lead back to the Javelinas by 1. Oh, Ashlyn Vineyard showing off here in the first set. And both teams doing a really solid job of using the right side hitting. Back set, ball just missed on the attempt. Again, working the right side. That was a pretty good set from Sydney Whitmire. And the kill swing just a little off. Point back to West Texas A&M. The Lady Buffs lead, 9-8. That one is out. And WT stayed away from it, did not touch it. Point West Texas A&M. Couple in a row here for the Lady Buffs. Both teams hitting at a high percentage right now, though. Kingsville's 357, that will help. Down the middle, Ayana Jackson. Getting to see a little bit of her athleticism early on. She puts that one down, and now each side hitting right at 400. There's the hammer, but they stop it. Good block touch in the middle against Katrina Johnson's attempt. Tori Miller's kill try is wide and out. First set here out at Brick Care Court at the box in Canyon, Texas on senior night. There's a service ace for the Javelinas. Good serve from number 14, Megan Stiefert. On on the season. Stiefer with 22 service aces. Block touch doesn't work. Lady Buffs push it through. It's Ashlyn Vineyard again. She's leading the team with 4 kills, really finding some success over on the right side. She'll come out. Substitutes in. Ainsley Malice serves. And on the court for West Texas A&M, Emma Becker, talented freshman from Liberty Hill. Beautiful shot there. Cutting it all the way inside. That one was pretty. And Texas A&M-Kingsville scores the point, as this has been a back and forth first set. Give that kill to Madeline Wallace. She's 4 for 6. Close. Emma Becker thought somebody touched her attempt. The officials say no touch. Attack error, point, Texas A&M-Kingsville. Again, during the 15-match win streak, the Lady Buffs have swept 11 times. Kingsville seeming very focused and determined here tonight. A great start for the visiting Javelinas. The dump attempt doesn't work. Katrina Johnson swipes it over. Free ball here for the Javelinas. Off the hands of Contreras. Point for Texas A&M-Kingsville. For your head coach, Tanya Allen Gonzalez, she's got to really like the way her team is playing. Good energy. Teammates encouraging everyone over on the side, and they're playing some good ball early. Tori Miller puts that ball straight down for a kill. Just the beauty of having number 31 out on the court is if you're in a little bit of a rut, you're down by, which they were 3 points right there. The momentum is on the side of the visitors. You just find number 31. She's going to come through 9 times out of 10. A double called against Kingsville, and a 2-0 mini run here by the Lady Buffs. Good adjustment by the setter, and again down the middle. Good job for the Javelinas. That kill good for number 13, Kaylee Estrada. Just working good angles when they're able to set the middle. Making the Lady Buff defense shift and think about where the ball is going to go. 15-13 lead for Texas A&M-Kingsville. The up from Miller. Set was low. Katrina Johnson couldn't really do anything with that ball. Point, Javelinas. And right now, Texas A&M-Kingsville out hitting the Lady Buffs 450 to 158. Good set to Nash, off the hands. Kill, good for Abby. For Nash, that was her first kill in the match. Trims the lead back to 2, and Contreras serves. Pass was off, good adjustment by the setter, and again they're able to do damage right now. Elisa Carley and Sydney Whitmire, both setters for Texas A&M-Kingsville. Even when the first pass is not great, they are adjusting well, putting beautiful sets up for their teammates, and Javelinas nearly hitting 500 in this first set. Good hustle by Murph to try to save that ball. It's going to be a point for the Lady Buffs, and they needed that one to cut it back to a 2-point deficit. But offensively, the advantage definitely with Kingsville so far. In terms of executing a game plan, Blair Moreland, lefty, puts it over. Moreland tried to stay out of the net, but that pass drifted and forced her into some trouble. Violation, point, Texas A&M-Kingsville. From one lefty to another, Nicole Murph serves it over for Kingsville. Nash tries to put one down in the back corner but misses. And Coach Potts will take a timeout. Kingsville on the road right now doing work. They lead West Texas A&M 19-15 here in set number 1. We'll take a timeout, come back, see if the Lady Buffs can come back. You're watching WT Volleyball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Well, Texas A&M-Kingsville has stormed out to a 19-15 first set lead on the road here against WT. Lucas Kinsey with you. Glad to have you joining us for this broadcast on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Reminder that tomorrow we'll be back with you at 2 o'clock for the Lady Buffs against the Dust Devils of Texas A&M International. That'll conclude the regular season for the volleyball teams tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Also on the LSC Digital Network, it's WT in Eastern New Mexico on the gridiron for the Wagon Wheel. We'll have that one for you as well. Right now, see if WT can get in sync. The Javelinas hitting .455 with 12 kills on 22 attacks. Lady Buffs, Elliott tries to push one across, can't get it. WT hitting .174. They have 9 kills, 23 attacks. There's another point to the Javelinas, and you knew that this would not be easy. I mean, the Javelinas have a very strong program. They've been solid for several seasons, and again, they are playing so tough right now. Point in the middle, a kill there. They're not only playing, obviously, to win a match tonight, they are playing. They want to stay in the top 4, if not move up a little bit in the conference to get a first-round bye in the Lone Star Conference tournament that starts next Tuesday. They lead by 6. And back to serve is Nicole Murph. In the first set, Murph has not registered a dig yet. Jackie Ellen Nees leads the way with 5. That point will go back to West Texas A&M. Sam Jordan on to serve. Sam, another one of the seniors honored before tonight's match. Good low serve, and that'll be an ace. There you go, Sam. And one of the things with number 23 is when she gets in, she makes things happen. Whether it's a serve like she just had there, or they get a good set to her on the outside and she puts one down. WT has scored the last 2. They still trail by 4. Good job on the right side again. They find Rylan Pollard. She puts down her 3rd kill. Just the efficiency is what stands out right now for Texas A&M-Kingsville. Ayanna Jackson, 5 out of 5. Madeline Wallace, 5 kills out of 7 attacks. Pollard, 3 for 4. Estrada, 2 for 3. They are just not missing. Moreland outside the Miller block. Oh, wow. Combo block there between Madeline Wallace and Ayanna Jackson. A freshman and a sophomore. And they just did it against a 2-time All-American. 23 serves 17. The pass goes errant off of Contreras. They get it back to Torrey. It's slowed down at the net. In the middle, put down. Ayanna Jackson is letting the Lady Buffs know about it right now. It is set point. Kingsville, 6 kills. Ayanna Jackson has not missed. Float serve. Contreras has to dive to get that one. Vineyard scores off of the touch. Lady Buffs stay alive. Yeah, we've said this so many times. You come into the box as an opponent if you're going to take one from West Texas A&M, talking about the match, you got to be strong in the first set. That is what Kingsville has done here tonight. Still set point at 17, serving 24. Four players back on receive here for Elliott, who's a really good server. Free ball for the Lady Buffs. Moreland tries the right side with Vineyard. That was out, and they say no touch. Coach Potts may challenge this. No challenge, no touch. Point goes to Kingsville off the attack error by West Texas A&M. And the Buff Nation crowd a little bit stunned in set number one, but Texas A&M-Kingsville meaning business tonight. They take the first set 25-17. We'll step aside for an extended timeout. Get you some updated stats. Check on the scores from the other matches around the conference. You're watching the Lady Buffs and the Javelinas right here on the LSC Digital Network.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
Welcome back to the box. Here on the home campus of West Texas A&M. Lady Buffs dropped the first set. Texas A&M-Kingsville, about as solid of a start as you could ask for head coach Tanya Allen Gonzalez. Look at the stats from the first set. And obviously the one that stands out is the attack percentage, 519 for Texas A&M-Kingsville. Lady Buffs hitting just 138. And you look at the attack errors, 7 for WT, only 2 errors the entire first set by Texas A&M-Kingsville. Individually, Ayanna Jackson, 6 kills on 7 swings. Madeline Wallace, 5 of 7. Rylan Pollard has 3 kills. Kaylee Estrada with 2. 9 assists from Sydney Whitmire, 6 assists for Elisa Carley. Again, the setters tremendous in the first set. For the Lady Buffs, Ashlyn Vineyard leads the way with 6 kills on 8 attacks. And here we are as we start set number 2, and it starts off with a Kingsville kill. On the right side, putting it down quickly, Madeline Wallace. These young, athletic, talented players on the front row for Texas A&M-Kingsville. They are showing out here tonight on the road. Elliott hangs and kind of adjusts her swing in midair. It works, a kill for Kayla. Elliott serves. And one of the best servers on the team, her and Tori Miller. Of going back and forth this season on a lead for serving aces. Miller puts it down. Good angle. Kind of cut that one across into no man's land. And you want to get her started. Good job there. Miller, 3 kills, 9 attacks. They go with the right side again. Big windup on the swing. Good hustle from Tatum Stowe, who just came in. That leads to a Tori Miller kill. And again, you got to credit Tatum Stowe. Did not get in the first set. And the freshman from Hereford, who has been solid all year, one of the best blockers in the country, affected that one. Looked like it was going to be an easy kill in the middle for Jackson. That will be a kill. And just the passion that we're seeing early on here from Kingsville is nearly downright intimidating. Number 8, Jackie Alanis with a kill there. I think that was in. Yeah, Miller found the back corner. So a great start for Tori after a slow opening set. She's already collected 3 kills in this set alone. And the Lady Buffs have the hit percentage up to 242. A mistake there defensively. It's going to lead to a point for the Javelinas. Over in Lawton, Oklahoma, into the second set, Texas A&M International leads 1-0. Service error committed by the Javelinas. That'll give a point to West Texas A&M. And I don't think we have any other scores on the volleyball side of things. We'll keep an eye on the other matches going on, though. Again, you look at the positioning for 2, 3, 4, 5, all real close there. Some power on that swing, and the dig goes errant. Out of play, point for Texas A&M-Kingsville. Kill for Jackie Alanis, second in this set. For Alanis, 2 kills, 5 attacks, and 6 digs. That'll be a point on the right side for Emma Becker. She's had some strong matches this year. Had a season high 18 kills earlier this season. For Becker, that was her 2nd kill tonight. Contreras has to set out on the outside to Becker, a block. Good defensive play by Megan Stiefer. And really, it's not just the offense that the Javelinas brought with them on the road. They brought their defense as well. Becker, great adjustment. The set was off, and really it takes a special athlete to make a shot, a kill like we just saw there. Not many players can do that. Hang, adjust your arm, kind of punch it underneath, and still have the control to put it in the right spot. Lady Buffs lead by 2. Violation on the Javelinas. Point West Texas A&M. And it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Buffs. Contreras digs that hard kill swing up, but the Javelinas work the middle. Again with Ayanna Jackson. I just keep going to number 5 if I'm the setters for Texas A&M-Kingsville. 7 kills for Jackson. Serving is setter Sydney Whitmire. Good hustle to get that dig for the Javelinas. And that was Nicole Murph. Good defense by number 6. Their defensive leader. Easy kill there for Madeline Wallace. So she now ties Ayanna Jackson, each with 7 kills. And we're tied here in set number 2, 8-8. Kingsville not backing down after taking the first set. Coming right back at the Lady Buffs in set number 2. Jordan has to adjust. Still gets it over. Good hustle from Murph. Wow, nearly put down. Tori Miller with a beach dig there. In the middle, Miller keeps it alive, but the Lady Buffs are not going to be able to get that one back over. Got to be careful there, selling out for that ball, but it's a point. Javelinas. Kingsville takes the lead at 9-8. Still a hot percentage at .550 right now for the visitors. Tip. Vineyard comes in, saves it. And that's what the Lady Buffs needed for the first time in the middle. They put some pressure on Ayanna Jackson, and she was not able to just slam one over. Give credit to Kayla Elliott. Crafty senior. So that may be a good match to keep an eye on there. Sophomore versus senior. Jackson against Elliott. They work the middle again. Swing is wide. And that's an attack error, point West Texas A&M. WT, if they can win tonight, will secure a 20th regular season Lone Star Conference championship. Javelinas trying to make the Lady Buffs adjust their plans here. Contreras hustles up to bump that one out to Vineyard. Swing misses wide. Again, these Javelinas, they've won 8 in a row. I mean, so they're playing their best volleyball at the perfect time. That's going to be a squash of a kill there by Tori Miller. Javelinas in this 15-match stretch, 13-2. Their only losses at Dallas Baptist and at UT Tyler back early October. Right now it's a 2-point advantage for West Texas A&M. They trailed the match, though, 1-0. Javelinas took set number 1. That served too low, too flat. And the ball will go across the other side into the hands of sophomore from San Antonio, Ayanna Jackson. Oh, into the stands from Ashlyn Vineyard. She has provided a much-needed spark tonight. Still leading the team, the Lady Buffs in kills with 7 on 10 swings. On the court right now, Emma Patterson defensively in the back, and also Ainsley Malice serving. Tatum Stowe and Becker, 2 freshmen up on the up at the net. Oh, be careful there. Patterson dives and goes crashing into one of the chairs. The point goes to the Javelinas. Patterson, good pass. Malice, oh, set was off. They're going to call a double. So with that mistake there, we're tied again, 13-all. Looking at the assist department tonight for West Texas A&M, Blair Moreland has 11. Ainsley Malice has 5 for Kingsville. 14 for Sydney Whitmire, 8 for Elisa Carley. Tori has really kind of put the team on her back a little bit here in set number 2. Her 6th kill of the match. Good serve. Kingsville gets it up. It's going to be a free ball, though. Oh, off. Stowe looked like she didn't know if she was supposed to take that set from Malice. It hits the floor, and right now in set number 2, it's some mistakes being made by West Texas A&M that are helping the Javelinas stay right where they want to be. Again, if Kingsville could win this second set, go up 2-0, major momentum on the side of the visitors. They lead at 15-14 after that kill. Jackie Alanese, junior from McAllen, Texas. A transfer from Nichols State, got a little bit too much on that serve. I would say right now at this point with the second set tied at 15, this set is going to go to which team can gain their composure, stop making mistakes. Oh, good block. Combo of 2 seniors there, Elliott and Jordan. Good pass. I'm telling you, when the passing is that good, the setter hardly had to move, put it right where she wanted in the middle. Easy kill. Kingsville ties it up again. Murph serves over. They try the right side. Tip doesn't work. Good defense by the Lady Buffs at the net. Touch slows it down again. Need a good pass or assist here to Elliott. Again, the timing has been off in the middle. They try the right side, and Emma Becker emphatically gets that kill. Good for West Texas A&M. For Emma Becker, her 4th kill of the match. And Blair Moreland will serve. 17-16. Lady Buffs drop the first set, 25-18, trying to battle back and tie up the match. Vineyard denied. Great defense by both Megan Stiefer and Ayana Jackson. And that's one where Coach Potts giving out instructions to the sophomore Vineyard, saying read that block, make the adjustment. Vineyard has been very good tonight, still leading the Lady Buffs with 7 kills. In the middle, the timing was there. Good set from Blair Moreland, and Kayla Elliott did the rest. That's beautiful volleyball there. Here's Abby Nash to serve. Wow, that's just a great adjustment. The set was off, and it didn't even matter because Megan Stiefer still found a way to get that ball off the hands of the defense at the net. Point Texas A&M-Kingsville. Javelinas can take the lead if they can score here. Moreland hustles over, bumps it up from Miller, and off the touch, it drifts out. Point Lady Buffs. Man, this has been back and forth. Largest lead in the second set, I think, has been 3. Teams have just gone back and forth. It's been tied several times. Right now it's a 1-point advantage. Block goes out, point Javelinas. WT has been better in this set, hitting 400. The Javelinas have slowed down a little bit, hitting 276 for the match. Still hitting 393. Miller, after the pass, gets it right back. The give and go to Tori Miller. But if you're WT, can you string together 2 or 3 in a row? The serve receive has been stiff for Texas A&M-Kingsville. Good pass right in the pocket for Sydney Whitmire. The dig good for Stiefer at the net. Block touch, misses, does not land in, point Kingsville. Nobody can get 2 in a row. Or can they? Elisa Carley will serve, the freshman out of Italy, Texas. Pass barely got up. Stowe tries to put one over. Good defense by Texas A&M-Kingsville. Here's a good chance for WT. Miller takes it from Malice off the touch, gets the kill. So Tori only had 1 kill after the first set. She's got 9. Picking up steam. If you're WT, you need to get some other players involved to help her out, though. Vineyard did the job in the first set, but in the second set, it's mostly been Miller. That ball pushes through for the Javelinas. Tie again. Wow, Javelinas get a block that lands in. Huge point for Texas A&M-Kingsville. They lead 22-21. We've had 12 ties. We've had 5 lead changes here in the second set. Javelinas trying to go up 2-0 over WT on the road. A quick timeout. We're back with more volleyball from the box after this.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Texas A&M-Kingsville leads here in set number 2. They battled back. Well, they battled back and forth, I should say. Again, right before we went to break, mentioned the lead changes and ties just in the second set alone. 12 ties, now 6 lead changes. The lead with the Javelinas, the ball in the hands of number 8, Jackie Alanese, who got the previous point the previous serve for Texas A&M-Kingsville. In the middle, good adjustment, and the Lady Buffs able to push one through. That's Tatum Stowe tying it up, 22-22. And if you're West Texas A&M, you really need this set. You want to tie it up, don't want to go down 2-0. But give credit to the Javelinas. They have been on point tonight. Malice, good set. If Kayla Elliott gets it high enough in the right spot, she knows what to do, and she knows how to do it. Good set from Malice. The senior Elliott with the kill. 1-point lead, WT. Hard swing. Miller was able to get it up. Nearly a double. Javelinas barely keep it alive, and they play on. Long rally here. Block, party. Kingsville does it again. Megan Stiefer. 15th tie in the set. Tells you how close this one has been. Malice outside to Abby Nash. Smash it down. Number 13. Set point, WT. Crowd up on its feet. Kingsville's going to make WT earn it, though. They played tough in this match tonight. Good pass, good set on the right side. Block, touch from Elliott. They said they didn't touch it, and that hit the tape. It maybe should have been a point for WT. Coach Potts going to come out and maybe challenge this one. The fans, of course, the home fans are going to disagree sometimes with those close calls, but you saw the initial reaction from both of the blockers for WT looking immediately up to the ref as if to say, whoa, that one hit the tape. So it was scored as a point for Kingsville after they played on, and Javelinas got the kill from Megan Stiefer, assist Elisa Carley. But the official will, the down ref will take a look at this one. Give me a chance to look at the Lone Star Conference scoreboard. It is a final from Lawton, Oklahoma. Texas A&M International wins in a sweep over Cameron, 3-0. That's the Lady Buffs' opponent tomorrow. So some momentum with the Dust Devils, another talented team. And Kendra Potts knew that. She knew the conclusion to the regular season was going to be tough with both Kingsville and Texas A&M International coming to town. It is a 2-0 lead. Texas Woman's University leads over Oklahoma Christian, and they're just starting the third set. Arkansas Fort Smith takes the first set at Midwestern State. They lead the match 1-0. And no score yet between Dallas Baptist and Angelo State or UT Tyler at UT Permian Basin. Also no score between Western and Eastern New Mexico. Our score here is a 1-0 lead for Texas A&M Kingsville in the match. They took set number 1, 25-18. And here in set number 2, we're tied at 24-24. They're looking at the last point that was in for Kingsville. But Kendra Potts is challenged, saying that it should not have counted because a ball hit the tape and did not get over. Looking at next week, again mentioning that the Lone Star Conference tournament begins as 12 teams advance to the postseason tournament. And the format is 5, 6, 7, and 8 place finishers host the number 9, 10, 11, and 12 seeds. You play those matches, and then you move on to Thursday play. The winner of the regular Lone Star Conference season championship hosts, so WT can do that if they can win one either tonight or tomorrow. Right now, the Javelinas making life difficult for the Lady Buffs on senior night. Still taking a look at that review, making sure they make the correct call. Officials got it slowed down just right at that frame where the hands are up in the air at the net for WT, and she's just trying to see, did that ball go over? Did it hit hands or did it hit tape? For a foretouch would be the call that the Lady Buffs would like to get. And they're not going to get it. It's a point for the Javelinas. We're tied, 24-24. Big call there, and the official confirms it. Coach Potts coming over and asking for the explanation. points. You're not arguing. Making sure the rotation is correct before they get started again. The serve will be coming here from number 4, Sydney Whitmire. Whitmire leading the team with 16 assists and a big serve and serve receive coming right now. Malice, they run the slide with Elliott, and she gets it through the hands and down for a big kill. Kayla Elliott with her 5th kill. Got to get her involved. Keep the ball coming to number 16. Set point, WT. Abby Nash approaches the service line. Works the back. Right side attack from Kingsville. Nash dives, keeps that ball up. Miller floats one, easily handled by Murph. Good joust at the net. Miller, wow, this one going back and forth. And it's going to be a point for Kingsville off the touch. The right side works again. We could be going over 30 here on this one, the way these two teams have played this second set. It's 25-25. 32 kills for Kingsville, 30 kills for WT. Attack errors playing a big part in this one. The Javelinas very clean with only 6 errors. WT has 12. And Kendra Potts questioning something down there with the referee. Looks back to Coach Shingler. And they play on. Number 14, Megan Stiefer serves. Malice, Miller. Good night, sweetheart. Set point again, but you got to be tough if you're WT here. You want to close out Kingsville. It has not been easy. Second set. The point. Lady Buffs get it. They'll take set number 2. Malice has to hustle over, gets it to Miller. Touch, slows it down. Murph bumps outside, and that ball called out. If it stands and we don't have a challenge, and I don't think we will, that's it. The Lady Buffs take the second set. Barely. We got ourselves a match in Canyon, Texas tonight. We're tied 1-1 after the Lady Buffs win set number 2, 27-25. We'll take a break, come back, and start set number 3. Don't go anywhere. Great action tonight here at the box. We're back after these messages.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Beef in the heart of Texas. The prairie side.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
in the heart of Texas.
Since 1910, WT and the Department of Agricultural Sciences has provided high-quality education to the students of the Panhandle and beyond.
At WT, professors know me and are committed to my success.
If you want to get an ag industry job, WT is where you need to be.
I don't want just a job and a paycheck after graduation. I want a career where I can make a difference.
WT invested in my career. I intend to pay it forward.
Well, everybody tries to collect themselves and get ready for set number 3. Buckle up. This one between West Texas A&M and Texas A&M-Kingsville has not disappointed. Set number 1 went to the Javelinas 25-18. Set number 2, a hard-earned 27-25 victory for the Lady Buffs. So we head to the third tied up. Look at the stats from for the match so far. And very even in a lot of categories. Kills very close. The assist department very close. A couple of areas, though, to look at. Kingsville still out-hitting the Lady Buffs 366 to 271. 6 blocks for the Javelinas, just 2 for the Lady Buffs. And then a stat that we don't have on the graphic for you, though, but that is important to look at is the efficiency. WT, 12 attack errors. Kingsville with only 7. If you're the Javelinas, you want to try to get number 5, Ayanna Jackson, going again after having 7 kills through the first set. She only had 1 in set number 2, so they got to get number 5 involved. The Lady Buffs, it was kind of the opposite. Tori Miller only had 1 set in the first, 1 kill in the first set. She now has 10 kills, so she warmed up in set number 2. In the middle, there's Jackson, but a good dig from Blair Moreland. Stowe bumps it up for Tori Miller, and that one is going to miss down the side. Out point, Texas A&M-Kingsville. Again, that was an odd play where he ended up having the middle blocker, Tatum Stowe, bumping a set up to Miller. It wasn't bad. That's just not the play that Coach Potts draws up. Big swing from Vineyard, but an even better dig by Murph. That one's not coming back. A kill good for the Javelinas. Patterson couldn't revive that one. And the Javs lead 2-1. Moreland to Stowe. Got it. Looking at the Javelinas, mentioned that Jackson did not have but just 1 kill in the second set. What they do have for Texas A&M-Kingsville, some good balance. Madeline Wallace has 9 kills. Stiefer has 5. Alanese and Pollard and Kaylee Estrada, all 3 of those players have 4 kills each. What a swing. Patterson's able to keep it up. Both sides some good digs. And that one looked like it was going to be a point for Kingsville, but the whistle, and they call the violation on the Javelinas. Point back to West Texas A&M. Scored as an attack error committed by Ayanna Jackson. Jackson doesn't miss this time and puts down a kill. I like the way number 5 plays. A lot of passion and certainly a talented athletic player. Speaking of talented players, Tori Miller floats in the air and makes a perfect connection. She has got that look of determination where she just gets going. Maybe a night where Miller is up in that 25 to 30 range on kills. She has 11 right now. She'll set one up to Becker. Easily handled by Kingsville. Tip, nearly down. Good hustle by Malice. That one was a difficult play for Sydney Whitmire. She was backed up, trying to save that ball, and just barely ran into the net. Gives a point back to West Texas A&M. Again, Lucas Kinsey with you here tonight. Thunder Vision production team providing the coverage for you. And we've seen a lot of great volleyball throughout this regular season. Seeing two really good teams go at it tonight. Point to the Javelinas there. On the service error. Pass a little off the mark. Miller gets it back to Jordan. Big left-handed swing. That's one that probably should have been left alone. Contreras put a hand up, touched it. It's out. Point back to Kingsville. There's a good pass from Contreras. In the middle, Emma Becker. Did that touch a Javelina defender? I don't think so. Point goes to Texas A&M-Kingsville off of the attack error by Becker. Emma thought it did touch someone. Kingsville has come back after trailing by 2 to take the lead 6-5. Good dig. Murph has really been solid. Picked up her play as the match has gone on for Texas A&M-Kingsville from the libero spot, but WT still gets the point. Ties it up again, 6-6 with Briley Contreras on the service line. Oh, that was wicked. That one, in honor of the World Series being played right now, that was some nasty, nasty stuff there. That serve was spinning and diving. Looked like Daniel Kalunga's knuckleball there. Good serve over again from Contreras in the middle, a big swing, and that'll be a kill right down the middle from number 13, Kaylee Estrada. Lady Buffs try the middle. Emma Becker soars in the air, but a nice dig over for the Javelinas by Carly. Becker times it up and puts it down. Love the emotion from number 1, Emma Becker. Does the flex, does the fist pump. And she is fun to watch. 8-7. Another point there for Kingsville. Really not much of a challenge at the net, and so an easy one for Estrada. Just tells you how even this one has been. Other than the first set, Kingsville kind of ran away with it. But since set number 2, neither team has been able to snag more than a 2-3 point advantage. The up from Contreras. Miller sets Sam Jordan. Murph keeps it alive, but that was tough to play because it came off the ceiling as the Javelina defenders were sprinting over and trying to judge where that ball was going to land. Point, West Texas A&M. Again, told you that the postseason doesn't start until next week, but this one feels like we're already in the postseason tonight. Good job at the net. Miller slowed down. Good touch by Kingsville. And over the head of Contreras after it had been slowed down on the touch. I think that's Stiefer that's going to get the kill there for the Javelinas. As she's starting to come on, Stiefer with 6 kills now. Tied again, 9-9. Pass off the mark, so Patterson has to adjust from the back row and set Miller. Handled easily by Murph. Jackson. Whew. Well, the Lady Buffs offensively were not in sync. Kingsville made WT pay there, and it's a 1-point lead for the Javelinas. Violation WT. And Coach Potts a little upset right now, questioning that call. It was awarded to the Javelinas. And if they get it, it's going to be a 2-point advantage. Now the officials coming together to talk about this one. They may do a replay. Still haven't changed anything on the scoreboard. It's showing 10-9, Texas A&M-Kingsville leading here in the third set. We're tied 1-1 in the match, as the Javelinas trying to ruin senior night for West Texas A&M. Both these teams on long match streaks, match-winning streaks. Kingsville has won 8 in a row. West Texas A&M has won 15 in a row. We may be replaying this last point. Explanation being given to Coach Tanya Allen Gonzalez. Right now, for the match, Kingsville hitting 348, Lady Buffs hitting 239, and they are going to actually, they're going to give the point to West Texas A&M. So instead of 11-9, it is 10-10. And I'll wait and see how they score that last one. Attack error is the call against Jackson, and Kayla Elliott serves. That's a kill on the right side. Good for the Javelinas. Good response there after losing the call on the last point. After the officials huddled up, Javelinas respond, snag the lead, 11-10. Oh, good set from Moreland, but an even better stop defensively by the Javelinas. Patterson keeps one alive. Miller denied. Block. Jackson. So she's come alive here in the second set, or third set, excuse me. First and third, very strong showing here for Ayanna Jackson. 10 kills. Now 11 kills for Jackson. Miller tries to float one over. That was spotted and handled easily by Sydney Whitmire. Whitmire will push to the right side. Contreras dives, not able to get it over. And WT all over the place on that particular point. The Javelinas have what in this match is a really big lead. It's 13-10. The timeout taken by Kendra Potts. We'll step aside as well here in set number 3. The two teams tied 1-1. We're back after these messages.
90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Coach Potts takes the timeout there. The Lady Buffs are huddled up, and she's given some instructions. Right now, one thing that she's talking about is being in system. Lady Buffs have had several offensive plays where it's just been odd. They've had the sets have been maybe a little off, or the pass has been off, and that's caused some things to go haywire. But give so much credit tonight, right now, to team you see right there, Texas A&M-Kingsville, the Javelinas, out-hitting the Lady Buffs 344 to 217. Just hustling 7 blocks, 37 digs for the Javelinas, and also they have committed 5 fewer attack errors. There's a good set on the outside, but kept alive. Nicole Murph kept it alive for the Javelinas, and somehow Miller did not get her kill down. Tatum Stowe does get that one in the middle, but again, if you're Kingsville, you say, hey, we'll live with that because you're making WT really work for every point. 11 serves 13. Ainsley Malice puts it over. Good hustle, Malice. Becker keeps it alive. Contreras pushes it over. Another good dig from Contreras. Malice outside to Torrey, off the hands. No, good slow down play there for Kingsville. And then the Javelinas have success again in the middle. And the youngsters getting the job done tonight for Texas A&M-Kingsville. Ayanna Jackson, 11 kills. Madeline Wallace, 11 kills. Both players hitting over 380. There's a young player on the side for WT that shows off her skills. Emma Becker down the line for West Texas A&M. Still a 2-point lead for Kingsville in set number 3. Javelinas trying to take a 2-1 lead in the match. So are the Lady Buffs. And that swing misses. Point back to WT. Again, those plays have they've not made many in terms of the attack errors tonight. Spot serve there from Miller. The give and go, and beautifully done. Jackie Alanese made the pass, got it right back into her hands, and delivered. For Alanese, her 5th kill. As you look at the hit percentages for Kingsville, down the line, 400, 318, 600, 263, 300, and 200. There's one in the middle for Tatum Stowe, using her length for a very important kill there, and a point for West Texas A&M. They trail still by 1. Malice kept it alive. Contreras hustled. Free ball, though, for the Javelinas. Lady Buffs have to get back defensively, and they did. There's Emma Becker again. This time it wasn't a big kill. It was a big, big block from Emma Becker to tie the set 15-all. And a timeout taken by Tanya Allen Gonzalez. We're back after this 60-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. Great one out here at the box.
For a onside kick. Landed on my knee pretty hard and ended up fracturing my femur. I ended up having to go back and have surgery. Even the day after I had surgery, I was back in the clinic here. It's nice to have people help me rehab at a caliber of what I'm used to feeling like I can do. One thing that I really liked was having the access to the turf, because that's what I'm used to playing on. Now, I mean, it feels like nothing had ever happened. You have a choice of where you can go. This is one of the best places in Amarillo.
Welcome back to the box. No surprise, we're tied. Tonight, you add up all of our ties. We've had 34 ties and 15 lead changes between the 3 sets. Right now in the third, it is 15-all. Lady Buffs. Briley Contreras, the libero, serves. Becker off the touch. It goes out. I tell you what, Emma Becker has really come on halfway through this third set, providing a spark both offensively and defensively. Miller dives and keeps that ball alive. Good dig. Elliott found a spot. How did she do that? The set, I mean, the pass was one where Miller dives to the floor. It wasn't completely in system, and it didn't matter. Kayla Elliott still scored the point. 17-15. Now the Lady Buffs lead. After trailing by 3, they now lead by 2. Contreras, great hustle. And what is the call here? It is a violation against WT. Net violation point. Kingsville lead back to 1. One-hand dig. Kingsville keeps it alive. That was in. Beautiful shot from the lefty, Rylan Pollard. As WT, everybody was up, and that left an opening in the back corner. Pollard found it. She's been good tonight. Her 6th kill, 6 of 12. Good set to Sam Jordan. A lot of momentum from number 23 going toward that set, which hung in the air. 18-17 lead for West Texas A&M. On to serve Blair Moreland. That last assist, give it to Ainsley Malice, who has now 18 assists. Moreland has 16, and that swing off the mark from Pollard. Point WT, 19-17 lead for the Lady Buffs. If you're a regular Lady Buff fan watching tonight, you're saying, haven't mentioned Cammie Jones. She has been out for a few weeks with an injury, expecting to get her back, hopefully, in time for postseason play. Big swing in the middle, and a kill good for Kingsville's Kaylee Estrada. They have just been really good at mixing up the offense this evening. 2 players in double figures kills with Jackson and Wallace each with 11. Estrada has 7, Pollard 6, Stiefer has 6. There's Kayla Elliott coming through for her 7th kill, giving the Lady Buffs the 2-point advantage. And the crowd getting into it. Maroon Platoon over behind the Kingsville bench. Set was a little low, and that led to a block by Ashlyn Vineyard. Point West Texas A&M, 3-point advantage to the Lady Buffs, and a timeout from Kingsville. Important third set, can go either way. Right now we're tied 1-1 in the match. Don't go anywhere. Back with more volleyball from the box on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network after this timeout.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to console you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly professional service and the highest quality of medicine and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your health care needs.
Welcome back to the box. Fans getting into this one, and they should. It has been so far through 2 3/4 of a set of a match. Some great volleyball. Third set, tied 1-1 in the match. Lady Buffs lead 21-18. Serve over from Nash. Good job staying out of the net from the setter there for the Kingsville Javelinas, which was Carly. They play on. Good block touch from Miller. Elliott pushes it back. Another chance for Kingsville, and a beautiful tip. What a smart play from Ayanna Jackson. We've seen a lot of power and athleticism from number 5 tonight. That time, she recognized that there was an opening that the Lady Buffs left from their defense at the net, and she just lightly tapped it over for a big point. for Kingsville. In the middle, Elliott swipes one over, handled on the backside there by Alanis. And Tori Miller, she got a perfect set from Blair Moreland, came right over to her and said, "That's exactly where I want it. Great job, sister." Tori now with 12 kills. She's tied with Ayanna Jackson, each player with 12. Lady Buffs lead by 3. That's a service ace. How about that? Kayla Elliott gives the Lady Buffs a 4-point lead. Need a couple more. They can grab a 2-1 lead in the match. And she got another one. 2 in a row for Kayla. How about we just end it on a hat trick, Kayla? What do you say? Nope. Good pass from Kingsville. And a kill in the middle. Javelinas don't go away easily. Madeline Wallace scores that one. Still set point for West Texas A&M. 20 to serve 24. Miller wants this one. She's going to get it from Blair. Good block touch by Kingsville. Moreland tried to push one over and sneak it on the Javelinas. Doesn't work. That one didn't hit the antenna. It did. Point, Lady Buffs. Third set to West Texas A&M. And again, it was close. But West Texas A&M takes the third set 25-20 and has taken the last 2 sets to grab a 2-1 lead in the match. WT will try to close it out when we come back. Let's look at that last play. On the outside, that's what the Lady Buffs were calling, that it hit that antenna. So we'll step aside, take a timeout, come back and start set number 4 from the box.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Look at the WT Pep Band up top from our vantage point tonight. It's been a great match. Lady Buffs lead it 2-1 after they took the third set 25-20. Look at the stats real quick, updated for you as evening up kills, 48-43, still a lead there for the Javelinas. The hit percentage has gotten a lot closer again. The Javelinas, they took the first set 25-18 and were really out hitting the Lady Buffs, but since then West Texas A&M has settled in, and we start set number 4 on senior night. Lady Buffs trying to close it out and trying to win a conference regular season championship. That's a great start. Look at Brooke Alverson, assistant coach, nearly out on the court. She's fired up about that one. Good job from Ashlyn Vineyard on the block to start the set with a point for the Lady Buffs, and Patterson keeps the serve. Nicely done there on the right side. Again, a great match from Madeline Wallace tonight. 13th kill. She also has a couple of digs and 2 blocks as well. That's the extra encouraging thing if you're a Javelinas fan. As you look at this roster, Wallace is a freshman. Stiefer's a sophomore. Pollard is a freshman. Setter Elisa Carley is a freshman. Ayanna Jackson's a sophomore. Whitmire's a sophomore. So a lot of youth on this team for head coach Tanya Allen Gonzalez. Javelinas score the point there and grab a 2-1 lead in set number 4. Vineyard, big swing, and that one goes down again. Ashlyn Vineyard has been really good for WT tonight. First set she had 6 kills. She has 8 kills for the match. Becker has 7, Kayla Elliott has 7, and Tori Miller again with 12. Big swing, slowed down at the net. Vineyard and Tatum Stowe do a good job defensively. Miller thought somebody touched that one, and did they? No. The officials kind of looked at each other like, did you see it? Did I see it? Not real solid sure on the call, but they did say, they did award the point to Texas A&M-Kingsville. Coach Potts now comes over, gets an explanation. And the Javelinas do get the point. Attack error committed by Tori Miller. 3 serves 2. Good pass from Patterson. Miller not able to put as much on that one as she wanted. Oh, dangerous play. Miller gets the dig, nearly runs smack into Emma Patterson. Blocked at the net, goes down. Tori Miller and Tatum Stowe combined for that one. Check the scoreboard for you in the conference quickly. It's a 2-1 lead for TWU over Oklahoma Christian. DBU leads 1-0 on the road at Angelo State. Western New Mexico 1-0 lead at Eastern New Mexico. And UT Permian Basin leads 1-0 at home against UT Tyler. There's another point for the Lady Buffs. Ainsley Malice takes the ball. Will serve here for West Texas A&M. Miller tracking that ball down. It was bumped up from Contreras. Handled by the Javelinas. Good job by Tatum Stowe, not allowing anything in the middle. Oh, tough angle, but a beautiful set. Yes, Ainsley Malice from the position that she was in. That is a very difficult set, and it could not have been placed any better. Right where Tori Miller wanted it. Now that is incredible. I mean, she made that look easy, but that assist there, anything but, and that's going to be a service ace. Line judge, the eyes track the ball the entire way, and Malice follows up her beautiful assist with a beautiful service ace. 6-3 lead, WT. Right side, cut shot, works as Malice Looked like she was about ready to jump over the scores table, and I think Casey Shingler went over there and said, let's not do that. It's not the last match of the season, so let that one go. Serve over from Kingsville. In the middle, Stowe not able to get that one down. So the Javelinas have bounced back, scored 2 straight, and have cut the lead to just 1. 5 serving 6. Again, what's at stake for WT? They win tonight, and they wrap up their 20th Lone Star Conference regular season championship in program history. They would also secure the number 1 seed and host the Lone Star Conference tournament next week, next Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The Javelinas, they're trying to tie up this match and force a 5th set. Serve sails out, point WT. If you look at Kingsville on the season, they have been in 5 matches that have went the distance, including their last win, which was a 3-2 win over St. Mary's. Great kill there from the outside. Cutting that one inside the 10-foot line. And it's tied 7-7. That was Jackie Alanese with that beautiful shot there for Kingsville. Stowe off the touch, got it. Just a quick, her attack is so quick, it's hard for defenders, plus she's 6'3" and has length. But she hits it so fast that it's hard for the blockers to get a good track on it. 8-7. Javelinas struggling to get in system here. Malice pushes up to Jordan, who nearly got a kill down, but good defense by Texas A&M-Kingsville. They're being stingy. The slide, Elliott in midair recognized that there was a soft spot, and she dropped it in. Teardrop from Kayla Elliott on senior night. Contreras serves. Good adjustment by the setter, but that ball drifts out on the kill attempt. Error Kingsville, point Lady Buffs. They're carrying momentum from the 3rd set, which they won 25-20 here into set number 4. Good dig from Kingsville. That was Alanese that kept Emma Becker's kill from going down and scoring. Good defense. And Kingsville has cut the lead to 2. Kayla Elliott scores in the middle. Hopefully we get as much volleyball as possible here in November from number 16, Kayla Elliott, because Buff Nation is going to miss her. She is a tremendous player and has done great things in her career. Again, honored before this match tonight, along with the other seniors. Long rally here, and a great line shot there. A kill good for Rylan Pollard. Kill number 7 from the 5'11" freshman from Greenwood Village, Colorado. Played her high school volleyball at Cherry Creek High School. The serve over the float from Sydney Whitmire. In the middle, Elliott denied that time. Great defense. And there's, again, when Kingsville has gotten on a roll, it's number 5, Ayanna Jackson, that is doing work. She got in Elliott's vision that time and denied the kill. Another point. Javelinas on a little run here. They've tied it. It's 11-11. Overpass, easy money for Madeline Wallace. 4 straight scored here by Texas A&M-Kingsville. Kayla Elliott going to come over and ask something to the up ref. Ball stays in the hands of Sydney Whitmire, the sophomore from Tarkington, Texas. Vineyard on the right side. Stopped, slowed down. Alanese has been really good on the back row tonight for the Javelinas. And that'll be a 4-touch. Tanya Allen Gonzalez disagrees. Is she going to challenge that call? She's got the card in her hand. And she is going to challenge that call, which was 4-touch against Kingsville. Thought they had gotten it up and was just the 3rd attempt. Let's step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll come back here in set number 4. The Lady Buffs lead the match 2-1, and scoreboard shows 12-12. Don't go anywhere. Back after this.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Buffs!
Welcome back to the box. West Texas A&M taking on the Javelinas. There's a look at the bench for Texas A&M-Kingsville right now. The Javelinas have really played tough tonight against the number 11 team in the country, West Texas A&M. The Javelinas took set number 1, nearly took the second set, but it's been the last 2 sets that have been won by West Texas A&M, and so it's a 2-1 lead in the match for the Lady Buffs right now. Reviewing the last play, which was called initially 4-touch against Texas A&M-Kingsville. The point was given to the Lady Buffs. So if it stands, it's a 12-12 tie. But it could go the other way. The official has been looking at this one for quite some time. Again, coming into this match tonight, the Javelinas were sitting in 4th place in the conference. Right above the Javelinas, Texas A&M International is in 3rd. They won their match easily tonight, a sweep over Cameron. Dallas Baptist is sitting at number 2 with a 12-2 conference record, and DBU did take the first set on the road at Angelo State. They're in the second set. It's pretty close. The officials trying to communicate with each other here and get the correct call in. Javelinas still out hitting the Lady Buffs, 257 to 217. Errors, 21 for WT, 19 for Kingsville. One of the big differences has been from the service line. 6 aces for West Texas A&M, just 2 for Texas A&M Kingsville. They may be making a change on the last call. We'll see. A reminder, tomorrow on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network, Lady Buffs back in action right here at the box. 2 o'clock first serve between WT and Texas A&M International. And then tomorrow night out at Bain Schaefer Buffalo Stadium, 6 o'clock kickoff. The battle for the wagon wheel between the Buffaloes and the Eastern New Mexico Greyhounds. Point was taken off the board for the Lady Buffs. And it is 12-11. Kingsville, that serve is out for Texas A&M Kingsville. They've had 7 serving errors tonight. And in a match that has been as tight as this one has been, those serves, every one of them count. Making a big difference in the middle, winding up and terminating that point there for Texas A&M Kingsville was number 20, the freshman Madeline Wallace. Elliott comes right back. She's been fun. And one of those players that we talked about it before, is energetic, passionate, and I think that just rubs off on her teammates. Exudes confidence. Good dig from Elliott. Nash with a dig, and the swipe shot to the back from Tori Miller. Good hustle by the Lady Buffs leads to a big point. 14 serving 13. Here in set number 4. 2-1 lead in the match for the Lady Buffs. Good hustle by the setter to keep it alive, and nearly a kill for the Javelinas. Blair Moreland goes down and gets a dig. A whistle and a net violation against West Texas A&M. Point Javelinas. A lot of grit being shown by Tanya Allen Gonzalez's Javelinas tonight. They have not backed down from WT. One hand stab kept alive. Good hustle from Jackson and from Alanese. Stowe tried to get one down. Beautiful dig by Sydney Whitmire. Contreras goes to the floor. Both sides selling out for this point. And it's going to go to WT. It'll be an attack error after each side had gone back and forth. Body's getting tired. Serve over from Malice. That one was in. Yes, it was. Goodness. Tori Miller works the line for Tori. That is her 16th kill. 2 players in double figures. Tori with 16, Kayla Elliott with 10. Elliott also has 4 digs and 5 blocks. Miller has a double-double with 13 digs to go with her 16 kills. Malice to Stowe. And Tatum does the rest. Great job. This will force a timeout from Texas A&M Kingsville. That last assist by Ainsley Malice. She's got 24 assists. Blair Moreland has 21. Solid production again from the combination of the Lady Buffs setters. We'll take a timeout, come back with the Lady Buffs trying to close out the set and the match over Texas A&M Kingsville.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
There you see our score. Lady Buffs leading the match 2-1. And we're in set number 4 with West Texas A&M leading 17-14. Lucas Kinsey along with the Thunder Vision production team bringing you this broadcast tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. Our broadcast sponsor tonight and all season long for the Lady Buff volleyball broadcast, Dan Schumann of Edward Jones. Appreciate their support. Block, touch, out, point Kingsville. You could hear the slap off the hands there. The ball coming off the hands. The Lady Buffs defense at the net. Couldn't turn that ball in, though. And Kingsville gets a much-needed point. 15 serves 17. Coming over from Elisa Carley. Carley will set in the middle as Becker keeps it alive. Good dig on the other side from Murph. She's been on the floor a lot tonight. Done a great job. Good eyes from Briley Contreras. Watches that ball go out for the point, West Texas A&M. Briley Contreras leading the way with 16 kills, and again, Tori Miller right behind her with 13. Out of system all the way there, so the Lady Buffs have a chance. Stowe, big swing. Murph handles it. Great defense from number 6. Nash denied. Block to Kingsville. Kaylee Estrada denies Abby. And the Javelinas again trail by 2. They've got to string together some points, though, if they want to force a 5th and final set. Malice to Miller. Souvenir. Points, West Texas A&M. And again, that pass wasn't perfect. Malice from the setter position had to sprint over, get her body in position, and still put up a really nice set to Tori Miller. Go back to the first set. Tori only had 1 kill. She has 17. And a good dig from Tori. She's going to get it back in the middle, try to roll it over. Good defense at the net by Kingsville. Nash couldn't get that one down. Elliott will. And we see some signs in the stands for Kayla Elliott supporting the seniors tonight. Another timeout here from Texas A&M Kingsville on their last chance, perhaps, trailing 20-16. We're back after this 60-second timeout on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
And get helped, get fitted, and get your questions answered, and find out about our price matching online today.
West Texas A&M trying to close out the match, trying to win on senior night, trying to also win a Lone Star Conference regular season championship. Last time the Lady Buffs did that was 2014. But in their program's history, a lot of banners up here in the box. 19 Lone Star Conference regular season championships that WT has secured. Going to try to win a 20th. And they're 5 points away. See if Kingsville can mount a comeback here. Trailing 2-1 in the match. And that shot missed. Down the line, they tried to squeeze that ball in. Megan Stiefer just barely missed. Off the attack error, point West Texas A&M. And that one will go through for Stiefer. With 2 defenders in her face, still scored. Cuts the lead to 4. Javelinas will give the ball to Nicole Murph, one of the few seniors on the team. Javelinas with just 3 seniors. Becker goes high in the air and not able to score the point. Block from Jackson and Stiefer. So there's a second straight point for Texas A&M-Kingsville. And they trail by 3. Abby Nash is able to tool the block. Immediately looks over to Malice and gives the credit to the setter. And that setter-hitter connection, so important. You get the timing where it needs to be, and most of the time these hitters, especially for teams like West Texas A&M and Texas A&M-Kingsville, they don't miss. 22 serves 18. Blair Moreland, good serve. Jackson with some power, but did not have the precision. Coach Alan Gonzalez, she may have thought that ball was touched. No. Okay, we will have a challenge. So Javelinas is going to challenge this last point that was awarded to West Texas A&M off of an attack error. Coach Alan Gonzalez saying that she thought it was touched by a Lady Buff defender. Let's look at the LSC scoreboard and see if any of those matches have gone final. Update you. Again, Texas A&M International with a big win tonight at Cameron. 3-0 sweep over the Aggies. Lady Buffs will see those Dust Devils tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Over at, actually the match being played at Clovis High School tonight. Eastern New Mexico and Western New Mexico are tied 1-1 in the third set. Texas Women's defeats Oklahoma Christian tonight 3-1. Dallas Baptist with a 1-0 lead at Angelo State. UT Permian Basin leads 1-0 over UT Tyler, but the Patriots are close to taking the second set. They lead 23-19. Arkansas Fort Smith completes a 3-0 sweep on the road at Midwestern State. And again, tomorrow on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network, football action coming your way. The Buffaloes and the Greyhounds battle in the Wagon Wheel matchup, 6 o'clock kickoff. Other games, football action across the conference. Western Oregon hosts Simon Fraser. That's at 1 o'clock. And UT Permian Basin will host Western New Mexico. And then tomorrow night should be a good game. Number 2, Angelo State will host Central Washington. That game, a kickoff at 6 o'clock. All of those games you can catch right here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. And believe it or not, it is basketball season. There's some basketball games that will happen tomorrow on the LSC Digital Network. On the women's side, Oklahoma Christian will take on York. From the Eagles Nest. Soccer action tomorrow. On the men's side, St. Mary's against Oklahoma Christian, Dallas Baptist against Midwestern State. They're in the LSC Men's Soccer Tournament Championship. On the women's side, DBU and St. Mary's will do battle. And West Texas A&M will take on Midwestern State. Our score right now, Lady Buffs lead 2-1 in the match. In the set, they lead 23-18, and right now, the Lady Buffs are encouraging the band. They're saying, let's keep this thing going. We've seen a lot of dance-offs over the years here at the box. This review taking some time. And I think they're going to stand, the call will stand, no touch. Actually, there was a touch. I stand corrected. So they went back. Head coach Tanya Allen Gonzalez, you were right. And it is a point for Texas A&M-Kingsville. 19 serves 22. Elliott Slowed down off that slide attempt. Oh, beautiful dig by Briley Contreras. Looked like Jackson was going to have a point. Dig from Moreland. Lady Buffs will get it over. Vineyard comes through. And again, Coach Potts is going to say that wasn't the best execution, but it was just tenacity. Keeping the ball alive several times, selling out, diving on the floor, and in the end, you wear down the other team and score the point. 23-19. Good hustle from Miller. Moreland backs up, puts one up for Vineyard, denied, but kept alive. Miller, no. Good dig from Murph. In the middle, Jackson, nope, slowed down. Elliott did a good job at the net. Now Kayla will try to score the point, and she will. And it is set point, match point, WT. Can they win the conference title, the regular season championship on the line with Abby Nash, the senior, to serve. Tori Miller, yep. And you can put another banner up in the box. Number 20 for the Lady Buffs in their program history secured tonight. As WT wins 25-19, they win the match 3-1. And give a lot of credit to the Javelinas. They fought hard tonight. But in the end, it's West Texas A&M that will be the victors. Let's look at that last play. And it was fitting that they were able to get it over to Tori Miller for the final kill. Good job on the replay there. Tori led all scorers tonight with 18 kills. She also had 16 digs, a double-double, big double-double for Tori. Kayla Elliott finished with 12 kills, 4 digs, and 5 blocks. Great job for her as well. Ashlyn Vineyard was solid with 8 kills. Emma Becker and Tatum Stowe each had 7. Great production from the setters. 26 assists from Ainsley Malice, 24 for Blair Moreland, and 18 digs from Briley Contreras. And the Lady Buffs going to break out the Lone Star Conference Championship T-shirts. Congratulations to Coach Potts, Coach Shingler, Coach Alverson. The job that the coaching staff does, second to none. And the Lady Buffs, again, win this one 3-1 over Texas A&M-Kingsville. They win for a 16th straight time. Incredible. 16 matches in a row and 16-0 in Lone Star Conference play. Again, you go back and look at the box score. The Javelinas took the first set, 25-18. Set number 2, the Lady Buffs grinded out and won 27-25. Third set was close. Lady Buffs won 25-20. And then the fourth and final set, really in control for most of that set. They won 25-19. And there's your trophy they're holding up down there. The Lady Buffs hold it high and be proud as they win the conference regular season championship tonight in front of their home fans. Trying to unroll that banner, and they'll come out and take a picture with that thing. And they clinch again the number 1 seed. They clinch to host right here at the box next week. The action Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for the 8 teams that will advance and play for the Lone Star Conference Tournament Championship. I'm going to make my way downstairs and get ready for the post game. We'll come back, wrap things up from the box. Lady Buffs victorious 3-1 over Texas A&M-Kingsville tonight.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
Welcome back to the box. The Lady Buffs complete the win over Texas A&M-Kingsville tonight. All smiles for West Texas A&M. They win a 20th Lone Star Conference regular season championship, being joined by head coach Kendra Potts. And, Coach, let's talk first about the match before we talk about the seniors or about the title that you guys won tonight. Kingsville came in tonight with a lot of fight, a lot of determination. They took the first set, and you really had to battle them the next three to take this match. It was a tough one, but you earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. We knew that this was going to be a battle tonight just because Kingsville's a great team. They have some offensive pieces that we hadn't gotten to see in a little bit with their middles, and they just have a lot of balance. They hit over 500 that first set. You know what I mean? And we allowed them to do that, but also they created those points. So I got to give them credit on that first set, and we had to make some significant adjustments. I'm super proud of how our girls did. We adjusted, we applied, and that was our goal for tonight. So I'm very proud of them.
You talk about the adjustments. What adjustments specifically were made? Because from my point upstairs, it looked like the defense, the toughness, just doing some things different from that first set.
For sure. We need to learn players as we go. So if we're getting beat on the same things as the match goes on, we're not learning. So I think we learned, but also our block was making a lot of adjustments. Our pin blockers were helping out with the middle attack, just trying to get some positive block touches or slowing things down. And I thought that was a big deal because they were getting way too many clean kills in that first set. And so we made those adjustments, they applied them, and that helped us. That's where we got some productivity out of our own offense.
Let's talk about the seniors. You honored some players, some special players, and we're going to talk to a couple of them here in just a little bit. But the things that these girls have done in their career, and really coming since you came to Canyon and took the head coaching job, but talk about this group.
Man, this class has my heart. They've been with me since I've been here, so I feel like we've grown together here, and they're truly family to me. And we had a senior celebration last night because it was going to be way too emotional to do it today. And they are the glue. Regardless of their physical playing roles, they are glue to our team, from holding us accountable to checking in on people and making sure they're good. And I don't know, they're just great people. And I'm truly grateful for our time together.
A lot of banners up here in the box. And what does it mean, the 20th Lone Star Conference regular season championship? It's a grind in the LSC, and you're able to win it.
Yeah, it is not easy. It just doesn't happen. We don't just show up and play. These girls put in the work and the scout, and I don't know, I'm very impressed with the endurance of their focus, and that's what we've been talking about since day one, is how long can we maintain a good level of volleyball? And they're applying that right now, so it's really exciting, especially getting close to postseason.
Congratulations. We'll come back tomorrow, take on Texas A&M International, 16 in a row, Kendra.
Thank you. Thanks.
We'll bring in some of the Lady Buffs. I think I've got Abby Nash and Katrina Johnson. We'll see if one of those players is ready. Let's go. Yeah, whoever's ready. We'll bring Katrina Johnson in. Katrina, congratulations on a win on senior night. Talk about this match. Coach Potts just talked to me about Texas A&M-Kingsville. They came in. They were not intimidated. They made us make some adjustments from your position tonight out there. What did we do to get the job done?
Well, first of all, it's crazy. The middles on the other side definitely came out and did her best. But I think toward the end of the match, I think we definitely got her, and then we just shut her down. And I just feel like, we started to learn them more. And then I don't know, we just stayed consistent all the way through. So.
A lot of winning this year, and a lot of winning for you since you came to West Texas A&M. But this season specifically, what have been some things that you've seen with this team that have made you so special and made it where it's so hard to beat the Lady Buffs? Perfect in Lone Star Conference play, and you won 16 in a row.
I think just our chemistry and the way we just love each other, I think that definitely is a big part. Coming in, everyone's like, oh my God, they're so weird. I'm like, well, no, I just think we're just have this bond that no one can match. And I just think that we trust each other and just, each play, we just trust each other. That's all I have to say, yeah.
Katrina, you last year, going back to last season, you had one of the more gruesome injuries that I've ever seen. And so when I talk about your toughness, just your ability to bounce back this year, talk about what that has been like for you to come back and to play the way you've played this year for your team.
Honestly, I think last year I had a big role just from my injury and having to stay out. So, regionals in Elite A, they needed me to be an eye for them. So I definitely, had a big part in the middles group, and just they even tell me, they're like, I couldn't do it without you. So I think definitely. And then when I started coming back to play, I think it was easier because I still was watching volleyball. I still had that visual view on it. So and just everyone being so supportive, and the confidence, gaining my confidence back, and then definitely a lot of therapy. So yes, that's what I gotta say.
A lot of therapy to get the hammer, as I like to say, the hammer swing back. It's in full effect this year. Congratulations on winning the Lone Star Conference regular season.
Thank you so much.
Great job, Katrina. We'll bring Abby on. We'll talk to Abby Nash next, another senior for West Texas A&M. Abby, congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right. So, Abby, talk about this group of seniors first. I mean, you all were honored before the match started, and the crowd really was just erupting. I mean, it was really neat to see that before you all stepped on the court. What has it meant to you? You were a player who transferred in last year to be a part of this class.
It's unreal. It's really something that I think every little kid dreams of when they decide that they want to play volleyball in college. All 5 of us seniors are different in each other's ways, but we all find a way to be cohesively together, support each other, and leave a good legacy for the incoming people.
Tonight's match specifically, this was one where I told Coach Spots before she came on, I said it wasn't pretty all the way through, but we had to grind. We had to work really hard and make a lot of good defensive plays. Did you feel that?
Yes, absolutely. We have a thing, just embrace the ugly, play the ugly, train ugly.
And win.
Absolutely. If that's what it takes, let's do it. And we're comfortable doing that. We do a lot of drills, focusing on training the ugly and just doing what you got to do to win. So.
What has been a difference for you from last year's team to this year's team? You make it all the way to the Elite Eight, and a lot of people are like, can they come back? Can they do it again? Right now, you're on the right track as you're getting ready to start postseason play pretty soon. You've won 16 in a row, but what has been differences with this year's team?
I think the environment, the support, the encouragement from everyone is really the same. I think that it was helpful to have a few more upperclassmen last year who can kind of carry that senior legacy on. We've had some really good pieces join the team. The same thing with our coaches. The more experience they have, they're better able to lead us into success in the future. So,
congratulations on the win tonight. Let's get another one tomorrow, and we'll be ready for the Lone Star Conference Tournament, which is going to be right here at the box.
All right.
Great job. Okay, that'll be it for our post game. We want to thank Thunder Vision production team for all their work tonight. Again, tomorrow we're back here right at 2 o'clock for West Texas A&M volleyball. Tomorrow night, 6 o'clock for football. I'm Lucas.